Hi everyone, Christine here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, A Dash of Soy, the channel for home cooks that want to learn more about Chinese cooking and culture. Today I'm going to make a citrusy orange chicken. If you want weekly recipes, go on to my website at adashofsoy.com for more. Hi everyone, Christine here. Today I'm going to show you how to make an orange chicken. So this saucy, delicious orange dish is actually a lot easier than you think to make. You don't have to go out and get it at a restaurant. You can actually just make it at home. And I think it's healthier if you make it yourself with some homemade oranges. And this dish is very saucy and a little tart and sweet, and combined with the chicken juices, it's just so delicious and yummy with a bowl of rice. So I'm really excited to show you. And what's great about this dish is it can be made in just 3 ingredients. So if your pantry is depleted, you just need 3 main ingredients. You can make this delicious chicken in just a matter of minutes. So for this recipe, you're going to need some oranges, or if you don't have oranges, orange juice will be fine, some vinegar, chicken thighs, a little bit of cornstarch. If you want to combat that tartness of the oranges, you can add a smidgen of sugar to balance it out. So I'm really excited to make this orange chicken. Let's get started. So I actually like using chicken thighs for this recipe because chicken thighs is juicier, and when you pan fry it, it's more forgiving. When you use chicken breast, it can dry out really easily and won't taste as good. So I find that boneless chicken thighs is good to use for this recipe. So right now I'm just lightly breading the chicken thighs. I already marinated with a little bit of salt and pepper just to seal in that flavor after I coat it with cornstarch. And after I'm breading it right now, I'm just lightly dusting off the excess flour. And the reason why I'm just lightly breading my chicken is because I'm not deep frying it, but I do want the chicken to have a little bit of a bite, a little bit of a crunch, a texture to it. So coating it with some cornstarch will really help with adding that nice, slightly crunchy texture when I pan fry it first. I actually haven't tried orange chicken until recently. It's because of my husband. He loves the saucy dishes and he craves for orange chicken occasionally. I have oranges. My mother-in-law has a lot of oranges in her tree in the backyard, and she gave me a whole box of oranges, and it's seasonal right now, so I actually think it's a great way to enjoy this dish. It's in season and it's healthy oranges grown from a backyard. So if you can, I would say try to do that. It won't take that much time. You just need a blender to quickly blend the oranges and sift out the pulp, and you have your juice right there. It's really good. And then you just do this part. It only takes a few minutes. And now I'm ready to pan fry my chicken thighs. Orange juice is also fine too. If you have orange juice in your fridge, just go ahead and pop it out, bread your chicken, and just this recipe will be even faster. Okay, now I have my pan heated up at medium heat. I'm gonna add about 1 tablespoon of cooking oil to my pan and evenly coat my pan with the oil. And once the pan is warm, the oil is warm, then I can start pan frying my chicken thighs. This is how I know my oil is warm, when the oil just glistens and skates across the pan, has that like glistening texture. That's when I know my pan is ready and my chicken won't stick to the pan. So do not ever put your chicken thighs really early before the oil is warmed up, because that's why your chicken will stick to the pan, and that's not an easy cleanup. So always make sure your oil is warm enough and it glistens, and then you can add your chicken thighs. Adding my chicken thighs now. Ooh, that smells good. Alright. So don't crowd your pan and give your chicken some space to just do a light pan fry. So I'll pan fry for just a few minutes because these pieces are really small. So just a few minutes. Have a nice browning. It'll cook in just a few minutes. Now, what I like to do to keep my chicken nice and firm and crispy is using a cooling rack with a paper towel underneath it. That will keep my chicken texture nice and crispy and won't be just soaked in the oil. A good way to tell if your chicken is cooked is you kind of press up on the chicken and it's kind of firm, then that means your chicken is cooked. Okay, now taking it off, I'm gonna lightly pan fry my other chicken pieces now. And if there isn't enough oil, you can add a little bit more oil to pan fry. Now I'm done pan frying my chicken and I still have my pan nice and warm. I'm going to turn down the heat to a little bit of low because I'm just making the sauce right now. I just want the sauce to warm up and I don't want it to dry out from too strong of a heat. What's great is that there's a bunch of chicken juices in my pan already, so I'm going to add some water. And as an option, I like to add the Thicken cooking wine. That's what gives it a nice flavor too. If you have it, add some Thicken cooking wine and that vinegar. I really like using the black rice glutinous vinegar. I feel like it's the best for Asian cooking. Okay. And now I'm just gonna wait for my sauce to simmer into a nice thickening sauce. And like I said, oranges can be kind of tart, so if you add a little bit of sugar, that's okay to kind of balance out the tartness of the orange juice and also the vinegar. So I have some sugar right here. I'm gonna wait until it thickens up and then I'll add my sugar. So what's great about using the same pan is that I already used this pan to cook all my chicken, so that nice chicken juices that I've been cooking in this pan is still in there with some of the cooking oil, so the sauce will have that immersion of chicken juices up in there, which will make it taste even better. So the sauce will actually, I'm gonna wait until it thickens up to my desired thickness, that nice gooiness that I want to coat my chicken, and I'm just gonna wait a few minutes for my sauce to thicken up. And I'm ready to add in my chicken thighs, and I'm just gonna add in my chicken thighs and just lightly coat the sauce for a minute and then it'll be ready. Okay, now I'm just gonna lightly coat the sauce with this chicken and turn off the heat. You don't need to really crazy move it around, just lightly coat the sauce and it's ready. You can garnish it with some chicken slices and some sesame seeds, and I hope you enjoy this dish. Ready to eat now. I like that with a little bit of that salt and pepper marinade. You taste that savoriness in the marinade, and then the outside has that nice crunchy and tangy sauce from the orange in it. So good. I'm eating the bite with some sauce and rice. I can't believe how easy to make this is. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!